Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm Count Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. Let's get started. We are going through a period of unrest because the freaking estates, you know, they're doing their thing. They're causing stability loss. Well, actually not stability loss, but loss of, you know, stability, as it were. Not the game concept, but the concept. We are doing pretty well. Nice, some new tech. That's nice. Do they steal our tech mid-battle, by the way? Let's see. They actually might not have. From technology times 1.2. From technology 4. What? No, plus 4.5. What did that tech give us? It gave us some infantry fire, didn't it? We just got tech 30. Yeah, 30 gave infantry fire plus 0.2. 5. So our infantry has fire of... Oh, it doesn't show integers. You know what? Oh, here we go. Did it give us discipline? I feel like it gave us discipline. No, it didn't. You know what? Never mind. We're winning the battle. It doesn't matter too much if the game cheats and gives some tech halfway through the battle. I bet it does, though. I bet it does. I feel pretty confident saying that it does. Okay. Anyone want to be a vassal? Just out of interest. Great Perm will. Moldova will. That could be helpful. No, they hate us. Has to be someone outside the borders, the imperial borders. Once we form Rome, I wonder if that opinion modifier goes away. Could be helpful. Music, in case you hadn't heard from the other 6 events that use exact same event text, is the language that men invented to speak with God. Or so they say. Port warehouse in Athens is completed. Nice. So next time this recalculates, hopefully, we'll go via Athens. And stack wipe. Nice. So the siege is going. Okay, and we do have some rebel factions relatively high, but you know me, and I'm going to drop maintenance. So I want the dosh. I'm surprised this coalition hasn't disbanded. I am going to... oh, soiree. 4, 5, 6. Oof. Oof. Weak claim. I mean, it's pretty good. Evelyn, this particular Evelyn, you know, she's a straight lass. She's going to take the Lord to bed. A 4, 5, 6. Alexis. Alexo, whatever. That name. That's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. How many monarch points is that? 14. 14 of a potential maximum 18. That's pretty freaking good. You can't tell me it ain't. Alright, where are these separatists rising up? Oh, I'm an idiot. I wanted to lower my centralization. I could have just raised autonomy. But I don't really want to raise it now, because now our legitimacy has got our national rest back under control. But we're going to have a weak claim heir after Evelyn dies, and you know how Evelyn likes to die at an opportune moment. We will, of course, want to introduce our heir when that becomes an option. That Diplo... Oh, God. Oh, it's him, okay. I thought our heir had minus 25% improved relations, and I was considering drowning him. Smothering him in his cot. For daring to be a bubbling buffoon like that. I'd like a claim on your capital, please. Milan? Thank you. Milan's capital has 3 urban pop. Oh. Oh, you poor baby. What have I done to you? Oh, that's quite funny. You can't siege the province. And I think rebels are non-reinforcing. Like all rebels, I think, are non-reinforcing. So I'm going to let them take attrition until there's none of them left. Just for the fun of it. Alright, let's get these maintained. Nice. They're going to win the siege, but that's okay. So it's worth taking a little bit of damage to have maintenance low, I think. 2 ticks should be enough. Local militias. No, we will not rely on local abilities. So yeah, they are going to get attritioned until there's none of them left. Which I find quite funny. I wonder if it will actually register 0, 0, like no men. Or if it'll stop at 1 or something. Or I guess it'll stop at, what's the attrition rate? They're taking 4? No, 5. They're taking 5 attrition. So I wonder if the attrition will stop at, when there is no longer a 5% positive integer. Or even a 5%, what's the term I am so ineptly groping for? Positive half integer. So like when there's no longer, what would that be? When there's 19 people, there would be no longer a 5% whole integer that they could actually kill. What are those? Shiites. Ugh. I can kill them. And so I guess it's when it's under 10. I suspect when it gets down to 10 men, they'll stop taking attrition. That's my suspicion. Does a province being besieged cause trauma? I don't think it does. Or, you know, we can test, can't we? I don't think it does. And then we can just kill them with a Sally. That'd be fun. What's the key to switch? V, right. Yeah, we can just kill them by sortying and wipe them out. No viable conversions. No, actually there are some viable conversions. It's just mucked up my order. Darn, they won the siege. Oh well. Is there a fort nearby? No, Lombardy's not. Oh no, but it is a fort. You took a fort that quickly? Must be a pretty shoddy fort. I mean, I'm sure I built it. Actually, no, I don't think I did build that one. So there we go. That's what's wrong with it. It's not fine Roman craftsmanship. Alright, you guys can hang out in Liguria. It's fine by me. Oops, they charged us. I wasn't paying attention. Get a general in there. But yeah, our men are gods. So they'll hold out until the reinforcements arrive, and then we can exterminate. Look at that. 4-to-1 casualty count in one of those phases. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's get the siege going, and the men can return to their posts. Gaining on the core province. Good. Is our truce with Fez up yet? I'd love to take this province so that we can get the free cause. I think I'll just threaten as soon as the truce ends. Hopefully before they join a coalition. They can, right? No, they actually can't. Oh, cool. Well, that makes things rather easier. Should I leave someone over here? No, it's fine. Well, it's not too far to walk. National decision available. Persecute other religions, but of course, gives us legitimacy. Will they fight instead? Shit, rebellion crush. I'll take the 1 legitimacy. That actually matters to me more than you might think. How's our stability? So I guess now what I'm going to try and do is never have stability go below 3. No, because then we'd have to save up 300 points. So yeah, next time... Ugh, I keep losing manpower to these events. Next time we revoke it, we'll just go below 3, and then we'll return to the kind of cycle of being in 2 and then getting a whole bunch of stability points and then going back down to 1 and then immediately bumping back up to 2. I was so unclear and ineloquent when I was talking about why these guys, I think, will eventually stop taking attrition. I hope you understood what I was on about. What I was blathering on about. Yeah, freaking place. Oh no, we actually have converted it. I'm surprised. I thought once we converted it, we'd stop getting unrest down there. I guess the communication efficiency sucks. It's a long way down the Nile. Moderate communication, not great. So, Naples, please, please, please. Hasn't recalculated yet. Because Athens has got the port now. How you doing? Global trade. Hey, there we go. Would you look at that? Global trade is suddenly spreading to all kinds of places. So, why here? Provincial trade power is below 18. I guess it just keeps going up, hindering. But yes, a school of thought from a far-flung... What the heck? GeForce experience just opened. Go away. Go away. Anyway, it's being spreading to here, and to Rome, Siena, Florence. Probably spreading to Liguria pretty quickly. Yeah. Whoa, real fast down here, and probably here super fast too. Yeah. Nice. A mere 8 years or so, and it'll already have spread to a whole bunch of our provinces. Spectacular. And we're not really wanting to take a tech very soon. Next one's going to be in 3 years. We might want to hold off a bit on taking some techs, but when, you know, when the cost is, when the penalty rather is relatively low, I'm not too fussed. about taking a couple of technologies. Fussing over the individual monarch points in MEIOU&Taxes seems a lot less valuable than it does in the base game. It's a lot more about money, I have found. So, the religious war hasn't fired yet. Catholic is the faith at the moment, but alright. Yay, much less rebels. I'm guessing that some of the denied greater privileges has probably dropped off. Fantastic. Do we have anywhere? I'm just going to check province by province like this. There, because that's going to be faster than clicking through all of them. That we can core. We can in fact core all of them outside of this area. Sweet. How long until we can demand it? In March. Cool. So the next one are Rimis. Romagna separatists. Up here somewhere. Oh, right. I'm a fool. We need to stop paying the men. They don't get full pay for standing around in some of the world's most beautiful cities and relaxing. Oh no, game crash. Alright, well, I'll have to edit this out. I will see you again in but a moment. Hello everybody, welcome back. There's been some editing and a 2-hour break. We had some crash issues. Crash issues followed by dentist appointment. Both of which I have now dealt with. And we're in an okay situation. We're not paying the men, because you know how I like ducats. Ooh, minus for an enlarged deposit. Nice. I'm not heartbroken about the fact that we had a bit of a crash issue, because we had some weird thing happening as well, where there was an event firing where you could lose 5 eye professionalism, or lose, like, I think it's 5 years of manpower, maybe? No, 3 years worth of manpower? I'm not sure. 10% manpower? Something like that. It was about 41,000, which is confusing me, because that doesn't seem like a number easily connected to 1,700 or 570,000. But there you go. And it fired 3 times in 3 months. I can only conclude that that's a bug. If it happens again, we'll have to take steps. Because I believe it's a pulse event. It's supposed to only be able to happen most once every 5 years. There should be one. I think it's like idea groups. I'm not sure. I believe you should only have one professionalism-related event once every 5 years. But I could be wrong. 1 tick of morale should be enough to beat them. Yes, yes, Korean separatists going to control. More separatism. I should build a fort here, so that when they keep, because they keep rebelling in this province, and now when they rebel in that province, they won't be able to cause any separatism. So we should be able to finally end that chain. Sunni Master Recruiter. Oh, he's 50% off. Yeah, absolutely. I would love a 50% off Master Recruiter. Our freaking advisor costs are through the roof at the moment. So that's fantastic. You can come back. Another claim on Chevron. Yes, indeed. Fabulous. I'm just going to let these guys keep attritioning themselves to death. All fleets patrolling, all missionaries making progress. No rebels hugely imminent, and they are, even the ones that are very small. The plague cometh. Ooh, it's been a while. Okay, and it appeared in Athens. Cross your fingers. How bad is it going to be? Oh, it's severe. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. I'm going to kill anyone that leaves the province. People think I shouldn't do that when it's a large city. I completely disagree. Empire greater than city is the way I look at that. Alright, close the ports. A 1.3% chance? I guess because they like me so much. We'll close the ports and just risk the problem, because it's only 1%. Restriction of trade? It's broken as all hell. Yeah, obviously we can't do that. Plague doctors. Let's do plague doctors just the first tier, unless we have money from the burghers right now, which we don't. I'm not going into debt for this. Oh, that's a lot of money we just spent. Plague appears in bar. Oh, I know what that is. What is it? It's severe again. I'm going to kill anyone that leaves the province. We can't have this plague spreading as a severe plague. We'll lose too much stability. Way too much. Province lacking cause, but that's fine. They're all in North Africa. 1 more year till I can demand this province from them. Petition for redress. Let's check if this will actually cause sufficient unrest to cause rebellion. For almost certainly not, because it's so close to the capital. Whoa, only -3? There is a big Shiite and Sunni presence there. I'm going to deny the petition anyway. The Roman peasants, in general, are pretty well under control across the empire, so I think we should be okay. Of course, the plague could change that. How is the spread looking? Not bad. Nice. Down to mild. I want it to go down to Passover before it reaches the glorious... I suppose now it's a quadumvirate? Is that a phrase? Of 4 cities around here now. We should put more stuff in the glorious capital city of our empire. Maybe a world-famous university. Could be fun. Or a bank. Local production efficiency is not actually that bad, but 4,000. It's just so unreasonably expensive to build in large cities. Have I talked about that recently? I think I have, so I won't go into it again. It doesn't make sense. There are some arguments in favor of it in terms of balance. I understand, but in terms of actually making sense, it's ludicrous. The idea that if a city is if a city is twice the size, it can be like more than double the expense to build buildings. I don't actually know the exact quantification. So development level, that makes sense, right? Because you're building essentially better buildings. So it's more expensive when you have a higher development level. But like if London is London, obviously, capital of England, Manchester, city in northern England. London, a hell of a lot bigger than Manchester. If you wanted to build a skyscraper in London, it would not cost you 10 times what it would cost you in Manchester. It's just ludicrous. The land is more expensive, yes. Not 10 times more. Well, it might actually be 10 times more expensive to buy the actual land. But that's not the primary expense. And we're a centralized Roman state. Requisition the land. Ecclesiastical writings. I'll just take the safe option. Ooh, it looked like it worked. I think. Maybe it didn't. Oh, no, it did. Missionary work. I think that's that one. We've got shabby court. Wow, it's been a while since our court or education has actually changed. The church contribution. My lord. This is fun. I'm going to send a picture of that to Lambert. You can have, if you go high church influence, they will pay your entire education spending. That's glorious. What is our education multiplier? 1.6. Not actually the best. We should build some more universities soon. What was I doing? Court. That's right. The court going down by 1.5 a year, my lord. Okay, well, we'll bump it by 50 ducats, and we'll give them a boost. So now they should be trending towards 2,500. Yeah, that's way too low. Have we got privileges, meaning they're stealing stuff from my court? I hate that one. No. Huh. Well, we'll give them big stipends, because it should be stable at, about there. A bit higher than that, actually. Let's see if it goes down. 2,100. Plague appears in Mallorca. You know what? Give me a massive severe plague in Mallorca that I can just send to Aragon. Nah, it's plague's passed over. Did we get it passed over in the capital? Passed over before the capital. It might ramp up as it hits the capital, but that is a plague we brought nicely under control. So if we hadn't quarantined, we would have seen severe and moderate plagues across this whole region. It's definitely worth quarantining and sacrificing some of your big cities in exchange. Temporarily sacrificing some of your big cities, mind you, in exchange for safety for the surrounding area. Especially, there are bigger cities. If it was actually Constantinople, I'd be a bit tempted. But, the value generated by Constantinople is not even these two put together. So, it's not huge. Hey, nice. Passed over in Prusa. That is sweet. So, 2 months, Fez. Yep. Make sure. Oh, we're at Shabby Court. Better recall a guy then. Estates are restless. I'm going to take the 5% risk. Did we get the absolutism? We did not. Unsurprising. And a truce. Threaten war. Give me that province. No! Relative strength of coalition minus 51. You're not in the coalition. And neither is Castile. Well, we need that province to get all these free cores. So I'm going to declare war immediately before they have an opportunity to join the coalition. No, they can't join the coalition. Oh, right, by the way, in the little loading period, one guy left the coalition. I can't remember who now. Maybe Verona? Not sure. One person left the coalition. I thought it was all going to disband, and then it didn't. So, more freaking Iraqi separatists. Oh, goody goody. Let's send some men over. How many Iraqi separatists? 10,000? Why would 10,000 people even rise against me at this point? They know how it's going to go, surely. Alright, well, let's move men to position around Fez and get ready to make them give us that province, complete that mission, and show us what our next set of free cores is going to be. There go the bloomin' Iraqis again. Freaking love rebelling. It's because of the communication efficiency. I'm telling you. The people say, "Oh, you know, go for the capital," and yeah, but the communication efficiency down here is so bad. That should be our next. All right, yeah. Let's be sensible here. Our next infrastructure project is going to be a big port here. Or is there a big port here already? No. Here. There's no starting one. There's no K1 there. Big port here. And road all the way down this one. Which is this? I think that's the Euphrates. That might be the Euphrates, though. Not sure. Not sure. One's Euphrates and the other one I forget. Access from Alwa. No. No one gets access. You can see they're rising one tile away from the fort now. Because the fort is preventing... Whoa. And the number of rebels we've had down here have caused devastating province trauma. My god. And yeah, the fact that it's stopping extra separatism means the revolts are tending to happen away from it. We could also probably put down these rebellions by building a couple of extra forts to spread that impact. But I'd rather do it with roads, really. Just feels like a better way of doing it. One freaking rebel. My lord. That's wrong, isn't it? Maybe we should do it with forts. Put a fort here. It would cover these two. And then a fort here. This one's still not covered. But that one's already under control. Is there a fort here? No, it's just local fortifications. We could also go to war with Fars right now, because they have no aggressive expansion with us. So that's something worth considering. Yeah, let's build a fort here. Get her done. And a fort here. Right? No, here. We will also build roads. But then we will destroy them. The forts, that is, not the roads. Okay, a bunch of cores. Okay, and war with Fars. Hey, Fars. Do you want to just make this easy on all of us? Nope. Relative worth of province. Minus 16? What are you talking about? You're a big country. Anyway, Roman imperialism. Gimme. And, of course, some rebels rise up the second you declare war, because there's an extra rebel. I think it's the same as an extra month going by each time you declare war. Anyway, this episode will take place in the next episode. I will see you then, and I very much look forward to it. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope to see you again soon. If you like the video, please do hit the like button. It helps out a great deal.